instructions.
Paul, I'll be honest with you, I'm just disappointed with, first and foremost, Giamakis came out with a comment saying we were dangerous, and then obviously listening to Postecoglou yesterday, it's disappointing. As I said, I can only repeat myself. At no time do I ever send a team out to try and hurt fellow professionals. That's just not the way that I try and do things. And if I felt at any stage that any of my players were going overboard, they would be off the pitch straight away, or they wouldn't be in my starting 11. Well, I don't know what way you play against Celtic. Do you sit off them? If we sat off them, Celtic would have destroyed us. We had a game plan that we sat deep, and when Celtic came into our half, we had to get in their faces and make it uncomfy for them, and that's what we did. And every one of my players out there are just committed individuals. They were playing against a top team, full of top players. And as I said, and Davey will agree with me here, you can't give top players time on the ball. If you give them time on the ball, you'll get absolutely destroyed. So I can only speak for, I know my players 100%. The boy Niang, he's a brilliant kid. He just wants to learn. He was coming up against one of the best midfielders in Scotland, in Callum McGregor. He was up against Tom Rogic, other guys like that, and he wanted to go and prove a point. That's all he was doing, but at no stage did he try and harm or try and inflict any danger on any Celtic players. Not any of my players, not just Niang, any of my players were told to go out and try and be aggressive. But there's a certain point, and my players don't go over that point, and if they do, I would certainly do something about it.
Nobody said to you, Barry, come on?
No.
So it's news to you when you heard Giamakis on Monday morning, and then last night and this morning with Ange Postecoglou.
Yeah. And going on Niang's tackle, I'm not defending it after it that he didn't connect with Gucci. He did connect with him after it, but if you watch it closely, Niang's eyes are firmly focused on the ball, and he was trying to do one thing, and that was win the ball cleanly. He did, but unfortunately for the Celtic player, after he'd won the ball, the follow through connected with his ankle, and it looked, as Davey mentioned a couple of minutes ago, it looked a lot worse because it slowed down. But I feel for the player, because I spoke to him last night. I've actually been in contact with him every day before he came into training. Yeah, because listen, he's on social media. He was getting a bit of stick, and I've got to try and support my players. But he was down in the dumps last night. I had a quick chat with him, and he went out and he trained fine last night. I just hope it doesn't go against the boy. He's only just turned 22. He's on loan for Partick Thistle, and as I said, it was a brilliant opportunity, not just for Niang, all my players, live on TV against a very good Celtic team, against top players, and they wanted to go and prove a point that they could at least compete, but no hurt players.